Winter's brutal here. Buster! Hey! What are you doing? Huh? What's up? What's going on, man? Huh? Buster, what are you doing? Is it wake up time? Yeah? Did you get high? Has that already happened? Did I miss that? Do you feel shame? Do you feel shame, Buster? Come here. Come here. I'm sorry. Come here. Come here. Come here, Buster. Come on, Buster, come on. Let's talk it out. It's okay. I know you have a problem. I know, buddy. I know. It's okay. As long as it's not making your life unmanageable. You know? You can maintain it. I know I'm not helping. What? What are you doing? What's up? Huh? What's up? Buster! 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 Come here. Come on. Come on. I'm not fucking around. Let's go. Stop dreaming of the outdoors. Dreaming of... Where are you going? You want me to open that thing? It's cold out, kind of. Hey, dude. All right. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Hey. Huh? What are you doing? What's up? I didn't buy this. It was sent. A gift. Whoa. Shit, man. Fuck. I'm tired of this shit, man. So... I had a fortuitous meeting in front of my house. I think I need water. I think I need to trim my mustache. I don't think I drink enough water, man. I'm so fucking dehydrated. I don't know if it's the allergies or what, man. If the wind or what, but I'm fucked. Either I've got some kind of festering cancer that I don't know about, or these allergies are fucking me, man. Because I don't just get Like I don't get sniffles. I feel like there's a pressure behind my face, but I can still breathe, but it feels like my face is being pushed out of my head. And there's like a tightness all up in my chest, and I'm tired, and I'm a little queasy, and I'm fucking, and then I got a headache. I think the wind is kicking up this shit, man. Use whatever options you have at your disposal to maintain your sanity without hurting yourself or others. All right? Is this too close? Is it too fucking close? Ask Cat Stevens. Don't talk to me about it. It's not just sinuses all over, man. But I don't have a sinus infection, no. Got no fevers. It's just like, I think it's just like massive fucking allergies. That's exactly what I have. Every symptom you just described. Really? Do you live here? Really? Southern California problems? Huh. Well, there's the mold person. Have you checked for mold? 90 people on the feed are going, I have that too. Do you have mold? Some guy told me that my water, some guy fucking put it in my head that my water might have mercury and lead levels that will cause the symptoms of leukemia. I guess half suggesting that Lynn might have died from my water. No. Is the wind ever going to stop? Look, hey man, at least we're not freezing, and at least it's not fire. I'll take wind over floods, fire, and fucking freezing. I'm in Northern California experiencing the same symptoms for weeks. Fuck, man. We fucked the whole goddamn planet. It's a climate problem. I just diagnosed it. The world is sick, and it wants us out. And either we're going to adapt or die. Booster. Booster. Where you going? Hey, what is this? Why is this the place? Huh? Is it that vent? The warmth? Dude, what do you smell back there? Seriously. It's just a weird place if you're not sick. Let's stay active. Let's stay in the world. Fortuitous. Kind of fucking. I was out in my this house is crazy old. So what? What is the issue, man? I'm not having sinus problems. I'm having pressure. I can breathe. Joey Diaz's birthday today. All right, I'll text him later. I was just in front of my house, and some woman's walking by with her mask on. I don't quite recognize it. She's like, Mark, it's Lainey. Lainey? Lainey. I'm like, Lainey? She did hair on like all 4 seasons of Maron, I think. And I just spaced, like since I've been living where I am, that she lives like less than a mile away. And she can cut my fucking hair. That's why it was fortuitous. She can cut my fucking hair. What's on the walls? What are you, new here? What do you want from me? Is it house tour time? What is this? A goddamn fucking... one of those shows? What are you gonna walk? What are we gonna walk around? How many times do I have to do that? You know? What do you want to know? What the fuck do you want to know? So I can finally get a haircut. I gotta trim my fucking face. I laid on my glasses. They're all fucked up. I gotta bring that in. Thank God I've got a day plan to get my glasses fixed. I'm almost done. I got one more chapter of Tom Sharpling's book. I started the Bruce Wagner book, which is, it's okay. If you like the Bruce Wagner, it's good. Tom's book is nice and fun and funny and touching. But mostly just listening to the fucking records on the new setup, which is astounding. I listened to two Velvet Underground records all the way through yesterday. Got all fucking lost my shit listening to Pale Blue Eyes. Jesus Christ. It's kind of a sad day. I think the emoting, not letting my hair grow out by choice? Nah, not really. There's only a couple of people I like to cut my hair. There was a woman cutting it for a while, but I don't know if she ever cut it well. And then a woman cut it down in Big Sur, and that was a great haircut, but she's all the way down there. It is one of the songs. You ever work with Taika Waititi? No, but I'd like to talk to him. I think we've exchanged hellos in person and maybe online once. Oh, quick Diane update. After I read her apology publicly and made a joke about my response, she emailed me to go fuck myself again. Was not in the mood for a joke. Maybe this public business is not her cup of tea. Maybe I should not keep it. Maybe I should. You have to know that if you send emails to someone who has a microphone or a makeshift morning program on a platform, that it might get read or talked about unless you say specifically not for air. Always assume that if you email a radio show or a podcast or a person that does things publicly, that they may read it. I don't read a lot of them. There's a guy that trolls me. He's been trolling me for about a decade with several different screen names, and he's a real fuck, but he's kind of in love with me. And he's a Republican guy, not a dumb guy, but he tried to be friends again. He's really kind of obsessed with me and who I am. And it's interesting how people get so many things wrong when they project who you are with their own sense of, contempt. Can I do a weekly podcast with Sam Neill? I'd love to. How do you send me an album? Is that her real name? I don't fucking know. You can send it to P.O. Box 50753, LACA 90050. None of it's for air. What do you mean? Oh, you're enjoying that book? Pictures at the Revolution? Yeah, it's great. Yeah, Ted Cruz is a fucking first class slimy dork. The pear-shaped cuck fascist that is Ted Cruz had to cut his little journey short. You know what's great about that whole thing is like how many people that he and his wife know that can't fucking stand him either, to the point where they'll fucking leak texts and pictures. How do you like that? Your traveling companions, your wife's friends were the first to throw you under the bus. What a piece of shit, flaccid, cuck, slimeball, fascist. Harvard educated, pear-shaped cunt that guy is. All right, so what are we doing, man? What are we fucking doing? My meditation app, I had a hard time meditating this morning, but I'm telling you, the breathing through the nose thing. Then some guy texts me or DMs me this, he said there's a book called Breath, by this author I should talk to or read the book. He was on Rogan, he said, but I do a better job with him. Rogan covers all the important things. Breathing, academic misogyny, and snow. Recipes. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Thoughts, let thoughts come and go. Yeah, the breathing from the nose thing. Yeah, I think that Joe and Elon both have cabins in each other's ass, I believe, is how that works. I'm sorry for everybody in Texas, man. It seems really fucking awful. I'm sorry you're not better represented or you weren't better prepared. But I think it should be a signal to all of us about the infrastructure and what we're ready for and what we aren't ready for. But please, blame your state representatives and understand how they let you fucking slide through the cracks. The bread, I got the bread. Can't fathom how Rogan was number one. He's huge. You ever see? He's on YouTube. It's a lifestyle show, man. It's like saying you don't know how Oprah is popular. It's a lifestyle show. The bread was great. What wasn't so great is I drove in, and I hadn't driven in to LA, to Hollywood, or to that area in a long time. I had no idea what to expect, and it's not great. I went pretty early. Diamonds, the bakery, was not open, but Cantor's was open, and they make a great rye bread. Cantor's, arguably, the rye bread is the best thing they make. So I bought a loaf of regular and a loaf of pumpernickel just to satisfy my Jew cravings, and ate some with cream cheese and my smoked sturgeon and onions and capers. It was great. I mean, yeah, obviously the restaurant's not open, but the bakery was open. So I'm glad I went. But it doesn't look good, man. There's a lot of desperate, sad, broken people wandering the streets here. It's sort of, I don't know if this comes back. It's scary and tragic, what's happening on the streets. But oddly, I don't know, people were saying a lot of people are leaving. I don't see many homes for sale. I don't really know. I don't know what's going on. But I did get the bread. So, I kind of cruised through the apocalypse and got my rye bread to hold on to some sense of sanity. The rye bread was my life preserver, the buoys, the things I held on to make me think that someday we'll all be able to appreciate the things we enjoy. And then I finished the Adam Curtis documentary. No hope there. A scant bit, small sliver, big if at the end. If we change the way we think about the future, maybe we could yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, fascists persist globally. Nobody knows who they are. The self is a fabrication. We are all easy marks for algorithms. Our desire systems are tapped. We really don't know why we do things most of the time. And we volunteer it all, gleefully, joyfully, to be connected in this fucking global fucking con job of how to mine our desires, run money through us, keep us in debt, keep us in control, keep us under control, and make us think that we're making our own decisions. Hey, if enough people are okay. We got to break the binary cycle. Yes, no. Top 5? What's trending? I talked about Diane. Diane's not okay. When I read her apology publicly, and then I made a joke at the end of with my reply. She wrote me another email and told me to go fuck myself. I guess the joke, no good. The joke. The Curtis documentary is I Can't Get You Off My Mind. 6 parts. Meditation's good. I got into the Twitter a little bit, and that kind of, fucked up my buzz. I don't know how my dad is. I got to call him. Jordan Peterson just started a podcast. From where? Isn't he in exile or something? All these fucking unfuckable nerds who build philosophies. The problem with so much of that garbage is it was supposed to remain in academia. I mean, those guys are supposed to just argue with each other and cause trouble in their small world. And then, I don't know, somebody gives them a big platform and people think it's a way of life and justifiable what they stand for, when it was really just designed to be dumb intellectual arguments between guys that have to work really hard to get their penis into a vagina. A real one. And even when they get the opportunity, they have to work really hard. So, where does it all come from? Where does it all come from? All right. Yeah, I don't know. It's Ben Shapiro's just a malignant debate nerd. He said something went wrong when he, became a debate champion or whatever the fuck it is he does. But Peterson's not the end cell. He's the end cell's guiding light, if they're smart enough to find him. What are we doing? Let's do middle of the new pile. Well, that's an interesting proposition. I'll do it. This album is by my Dima Druchen. I can never pronounce his last name. Oh no, I'm never gonna get that off now. It's called Kissed by an Animal. This is the guy that does, he does all the art for the mugs. He used to do all my t-shirts and my album covers. His name is Dima. Kissed by an Animal is his record. And it's pretty fucking good. Some psych pop stuff. Never going to be able to get this album off of the turntable. I think this might be the wrong speed.
I eat sour grapes all day and try to think of all the things I hate. What's the future with no name? What's a hunter with no weapon but has no aim? River seats, tinted windows, money bags for champagne. Who's gonna drink all this soda?
what it reminds me of? The, what is this fucking thing? Did I just never notice this thing sticking out? Or like, what is, or should I flip this? How does this fucking work, man? How does this turn, what if I turn this around? This album reminds me of the Figs, who I love. The Figs, don't you guys like the Figs? I don't think I have any Figs records on vinyl. Maybe I do. Is this good? Does this get rid of that? But then I got this over here. It's fine. No, it's not good. That's not good at all. How do you... What is it? High time, it's high society, hi-fi society, high. What's the name of that fucking Figs record? Oh, Figs. Figs were great. I'm never gonna get this off of here without breaking it. Oh. That's the weird thing about this turntable, it's snug. Yolo Tango, your pick? I'm not gonna do Yolo Tango. We just woke up. Do you want to go back to sleep? Yes! Middle of I. I wish I had my Bloody Valentine. I don't. Yeah, the Figs did play with Graham Parker. The Middle of I. Sounds interesting. It's not a very big section. Anyways. Hey, yeah. There's a lot of that. I've got all of that. Plenty of Incredible String Band. Why is there an Impressions album in the middle of the Incredible String Band records? The 900 Incredible String Band records that I have. Which are great. We could play some of that. It's a little folky for the morning. Jesus, did I go on a fucking bender with them. You want to do it? Oh my God. So many Incredible String back. There's where the Impressions are. I'll fucking do it. I don't care. Oh boy. Too many. This isn't right. We did the Impressions pretty recently. Fuck Morrissey. I don't have any Morrissey. That's not true. I probably have a couple of Smith's records. Actually, I do. Sorry.
The natural cards revolve, ever changing, seeded elsewhere, planted in the garden fair. Grow trees, grow trees. Setting your foot where the sand is untrodden,
Psych folk hippies. The fuck is wrong with this tripod, man? God damn it. Fuck this hippie music. God damn, man. What the fuck is wrong with this shit? I can't deal, man. It's like I didn't change anything. The fuck is the problem? I like that incredible string band stuff. Come on. That was good. Enjoyed it. Thank you. Thank you. Been hitting any meetings, Mark? Clearly not. Clearly not enough. I don't think I have any Mike Patton stuff on vinyl. I might have Faith No More, maybe. I don't know. What do you got? Let's go. Drive Cadillacs and invest in... What are you talking about, dude? Grateful Dead I've liked since I was in high school. I wouldn't call myself a deadhead. Yeah, I do have some Donny Hathaway. Is that where we want to go? Am I just taking straight out requests? M5? M5? All right, I'll look at it. I'll assess it. All right. Delmark recording artist. This is the weird thing about this fucking table. I really don't get it. When I first met you, you look so fine. I said then, baby, yes I did now. I'm gonna make you mine. Just to give me love. Oh, give me love. That's all I need. That's all I need. I've got a new home and a brand new car. I can come, baby, yes I can now, wherever you are. Just give me love. Oh, give me love. That's all I need. That's all I need. I've got the money, if you've got the time. You can have it all, baby, yes you can now, if you would be mine. Now we got Cleveland here. In the Yale Series, what's happening? In October. Whoa! It's got a boogie. It's got a boogie. I'm on the bed. I'm on the bed. Celebrating. I wear the old folk boogie. Yeah, the cello too. Don't know how to boogie. I don't know if I can get this fucking record. What is it? What do you want to do? Magic Sam. Marc recording artist. Magic Sam. What I do with my CDs? I took them out of their cases and I put them in books. And they're up in the attic. What'd you do with your CDs? Middle of tea. How much time do I get? What time is it? I think we covered some shit. We can go upstairs and do something. Picture box. Picture box is right here. Middle of tea. Fuck it, man. For the date book? You like the date book thing? Yeah, I think CDs are kind of gone, right? I think CDs are kind of over. Is the Sam tape all done? Nah, but it's just like, it's cancerous. Made me rethink a lot of things. CDs disintegrate, huh? Really? Is that true? got plenty of Modu Mokhtar. I got all the Modu Mokhtars. Puppy, Tareg music. All right. What now? 5 p.m. in Belgium. Do you know where your children are? Yeah, this turntable is actually not new. It was just somewhere else. I'm gonna move some other shit too. Comedy records? Yeah. I don't know if I felt like the comedy records were working. Were they? You enjoy those? Or maybe we can. What time is it? 8:05. I gotta work out. Squeeze in. Maybe squeeze in I need a fucking haircut, man. Squeeze in a date book and a comedy record. All right, quick. Let's go. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the massive record cleaner over there. My mom's painting. Here's where my brain is, where Adam Curtis brings me. It's like, man, maybe I should pull this fucking book out again. See if I can fucking figure out how to read that for no reason. Okay, read some Brodigan. I don't know if we have time for that. All right. 98, 96, 91, 94, 97, November 95. That's good. A whole month is good. I think that's better than a date. November 95. Oh, let's go down memory lane. How long ago was that? 95, October. Oh. Punchline Walnut Creek. That was outside of San Francisco. It was not a great time, not a great room. Walnut Creek was, I don't know, it was like, I can't quite remember it. I definitely had one or two good shows there. The following week I was at the Punchline in San Francisco. There's something here. There's a number for Deborah's parents. I don't know who Deborah is. And I don't know why we'd be calling her parents. It looks like we were going there for Thanksgiving. Deborah's parents, because that was the day before Thanksgiving. Those are the kind of weeks I got. Then Sacramento. Wow, it was a full Punchline run. It looks like at the top of November I was in Montreal, and then Punchline Walnut Creek, Punchline San Francisco, Punchline Sacramento. And on November 17th, I had an appointment with Jonathan. Jonathan Rosenfeld was my therapist briefly. He was a good one. He recently got back in touch with me. He's now some big muck-a-muck mindfulness consultant for corporate entities. He went from this sort of like compressed, somewhat angry, bitter psychologist, and now he's like a big shot mindfulness consultant for the corporate infrastructure that ruins the world. God knows we need the corporations to have some peace and some sense of calm. Conscience would be good. Conscience? Can you be mindful without a conscience? But the thing I learned from Jonathan was, the one thing he told me that stuck back then was, there's no such thing as boredom, only fear. Oh, and the other thing he said, and this is when he was in a dark place. He has since, done all right for himself. And he had Well, I don't need to tell. We've just reconnected a bit. The other thing he said to me, no such thing as boredom, only fear. And then the other thing he said to me is, you can train your parents. That was fucking genius. You found out your therapist was a Zionist? Most Jews are Zionists, Leonard. You shouldn't engage them in political conversations. You can train your parents, which was Bubbles, Larry Bubbles Brown. The idea was that you don't have to talk to your parents after a certain point if you don't want to. And you can have whatever feelings you want about them. You do not have to talk to them because eventually they will want to have a relationship with you or your kids or whatever, and they will eventually come around to your terms or not. So you can do that. I'm not saying you always can, but it's possible. Comedy record. We got tagged for Pat Cooper. Cosby's out. Oh, God. We tried the Red Fox. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Really? Boy, how could this be inappropriate, right? Buddy Hackett, the original Chinese waiter comedy album. That's got to be on the level, right? Whoa! God, my toe. Bad toes. Now I'm not playing Robert Klein. I want to have a nice day. I'm going to play Dick Gregory. See what that's all about. I just have bad toes. My big toes are fucked. I live with it. What time is it? I don't even know where I picked up a lot of these comedy records. Your parents won't change, but they you know, I'm not saying they'll change. I'm saying you can train them.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And here in the famous Chicago Playboy Club, we present a man, a young man, a humorist, who faces the realities of our time with a smile on his mobile face. Ladies and gentlemen, Dick Gregory.
What's a mobile face?
I wish you'd read all the papers. You know, you've been reading these local papers, you know, they're calling me the Negro Mark Saul. You have to read in Congo papers and see what they call him Mark Saul, the white Dick Gregory. You know? Since I've been on the Jack Parr show, everybody's gonna ask me what is Jack Parr really like. I'm trying to find out who I am. Now they can call me Bob Newhart, Shelley Berman, Mark Saul, and a couple of, I'm so confused being three white boys and myself, I don't know what to do. But the way things going 10 years from now, you have to be my color to get a job. Well, I'd like to thank you very wonderful people in the audience who have talked about my act and come back and bring your friends with you. And through doing this, you push me right up into the eyes of the Internal Revenue. Before all this happened, I never worried about tax. They out to my home every day now. You know. Oh, they don't bother. You know, they come in and, oh, we with the Internal Revenue. We're not coming for no business. Come to visit the wife and family, you know. Yeah, sit there 2 hours talking about Joe Louis. And I make like I don't know who Joe Louis is. And the guy believed it. He said, you mean you never heard of Joe Louis? Never? I said, oh, yeah, you're talking about the tax consultant. See, in this income bracket I'm in now, we fill out what you call estimates earning, where you guess how much you're going to make for the year, and it was due in last week. Well, I sent mine in last week, but I didn't sign my name to it. See, I feel if I have to guess how much I'm going to make, you guess who this is.
Yeah!
And they did.
And they did. Yes. That's great. Okay. Quick. Yes, narcissists are problems. The point of the training thing is not getting them to do what you want. It really comes down to, like, you tell them to fuck off and you're willing to give it all and you're willing to commit to it, which I was at that time. I told my father to fuck off and I was willing to let him go. So if you're not willing to let them go, then this won't work. And the point was that if you're willing to let him go and take the risk of not having any relationship with him at all, then there's a chance that he'll come back around and be like, well, how do you want to do this? And that worked for me. But you have to be willing to accept having no relationship with them at all. And but that's the only way. And it's not that difficult with me because my parents, they never really felt like parents. They're, as I've said before, they're just some people with problems I grew up with. So, too close? What else? You good? Buster, where are we at? Do you want to say goodbye? Gotta work out. Hey, I don't like this place. Is it the warmth? Come on. Let's go. Come here. Buster, come on. Hey, come on. Come on, let's close it up. Let's sign off. Yeah. Everybody wants a little sign off. Uh-huh. What else? What's going on over there in the corner? Buster. Huh? Buster. Am I difficult? Is it difficult to have me as an owner? I think we have a good dynamic and we talk a lot. You know? I know, buddy. I love you too, man. I love you too, pal. Do you realize I say that to you the same way I say it to friends? I don't need the ass. I don't need the ass. Sorry about the dirty nose. Buddha face.